Welcome back to the Losers Bench. We have been so busy, but busy, everyone's busy in their own way. Everyone has their own busy story, and that's no excuse to not get exercise and food in. Gonna head to the gym. I asked you last video, what do you want to see more of? You guys are sick. Pretty much 20 comments and everyone wants to see me work out until I get sick. What is this? So we're going to go do, I don't have much time today. Like I said, I am very, very busy. So I'm going to go smash out a real fast, hardcore altitude room training circuit like I showed you a few videos back. But this video is just kind of an intro. Might do a quick time lapse of the gym. Food. So we're going to go back home and we're going to talk about some food. So let's get into the gym, smash out this quick cardio, and then we'll sit at home and talk about some food. And as promised, let's have a quick chat about food. Now, I'm in the new studio, and one thing I do love about the new studio, the video production is now turned up another level. I mean, we've got the better lights in here, the room's just nicer, so we can actually sit and have a good chat. But food, especially a year after having weight loss surgery, that's kind of what we want to focus on today. First off, let's talk fluids. Doesn't matter from when you first started with your weight loss surgery, a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, get your fluids up, get your water up, and have plenty a day. They say 8 cups, minimum, blah, blah, blah. Have more, have 2, have 4 liters minimum a day. Keep that water up because water is, it's huge. And it's definitely a big factor in keeping your body hydrated and moving and everything functioning good, especially because of our surgeries and our limit of food. So first things first, get your fluids in and get that down pat. Nothing else at the moment, get the fluids in. Plan your meals. Okay, so the second one thing and jumping in is planning your meals. Now, you know how much you can eat, you know what you have to eat, you know what you're not allowed to eat. Now, I'm not saying meal prep, not everyone has the time to meal prep, not everyone has the energy, the money, all that kind of stuff to meal prep, the freezer space. But plan, have a rough average plan, have A, B, C for breakfast, have D, E, F for lunch, have whatever for dinner. Or if you're a 6 meal a day person, plan to have those 6 meals each day, 3 meals, 3 snacks, 4 meals, 2 snacks, whatever it is, however your diet is. I'm not giving diet advice. There's that many good diets out there that do work. Calories in versus calories out. Some of the keto diets are really good. There's a lot of diets out there, and there's people that are vegans, vegetarians, and etc. That it's not a whole world thing. I'm just kind of giving you a good 6 tips on what to do with food a year after weight loss. So that was number 2. Plan your meals. Number 3, limit what you have. Limit your snacks, limit your carbs. Snacks is a no-brainer. Limit your snacks. Because we eat small, we can snack big, if that makes sense. It's easy to snack so big because snacks are small, but high in sugar, high in fat. It's very simple, very quick one, but limiting your carbs is the one I want you to focus on for fact number 3. Limit your carbs. Limit the carbs where it becomes potatoes, pasta, the big white food killers, potato, pasta, breads, all that kind of stuff. Limit them, and carbs as well as sugar. Limit your sugar intake. So that's the big step number 3. Make sure you look at and limit your carbs because that's what's going to make you put weight on, especially now that you're comfortable, you know what you can and can't eat in volume wise. Adjusting that carb intake and that snack intake. Limit those. So number 4, there we go. Review what you've eaten. Review what you've eaten in the last week because imagine this, you've gone through the last 7 days, you put it all out on a table, you put it out on the table, and then you look at it and you're like, oh man, I can't believe I had that much chocolate, I can't believe I had those carbs, I can't believe I had A, B, C because it's so bad for me. That's why I'm not losing as much weight, that's why I'm gaining weight. Look at your foods, what you've had, note them down, take out those bad choices for your next week, and that goes back to planning your foods. So, number 4, note what you've eaten, journal what you've eaten, and change what's bad. All right, now 5 and 6 are the big ones. 5 and 6 are the finales. 5 and 6 out of all of these, take these on board. Number 5, protein, protein, protein. Protein is your source of everything. The way your body feels, the way your body's gonna work, the way your body will just take on all the food. We need to focus on protein, whether it be protein drinks, good ones, protein foods, fish, meats, chickens, all that kind of stuff. Nail those proteins down, and I promise you, everything else is so easy that you'll be like, oh, why didn't I do this from the start? So a year on in, nail those proteins and just really just focus and get the proteins into your body rather than snacks and carbs and all the other crap. And the last one that's huge, that's massive, that I need you to focus on, that I want you to focus on. It's going to be pivotal, huge. Take this one to the bank. And it's what I've learned over the last 18 months. Solid food is best. Hands down. Now, I'm telling you, you guys plan your food, avoid the snacks, avoid the carbs, eat a lot of protein. All that stuff is well and good. And all that stuff is amazing in the top 5. But the number one thing, especially the number one thing to focus on, is eat more solid food. Because you want the solid food. Solid food is what fills us up and what our stomach works better with. So if we have the waters or the liquids or the purees, yeah, it's really easy to eat. It goes down amazingly. You and I both know that. The solid food, you have a little bit, you've got to wait, you've got to chew it, it's got to process, it's got to sit in your belly, and it's going to fill you up quicker. But that's what you want. That's what you need. Don't turn back into that fat person sipping on ice cream, purees and water. You remember back when we got our weight loss surgery, we lived on a liquid diet, and how fast, and how good the food went down. Yeah, it's easy. Even now, I guarantee you go and have a puree type food, a soup, something nice and easy to take down, you love it. And you notice your volume is much easier to take on than it is having solid food. Go the solid food route because you need to chew the food, your body will process it better, and generally the more solid foods are going to be much, much better for you, and you can't overeat. That's the biggest thing. The solid food won't let you overeat. And that's the number one thing I want you guys to take out of today. Being the solid food is going to be your friend. Make it the protein. So stick on the solid protein that has no carbs. Don't snack as much, and I guarantee you'll be back on a winning track. Yeah, it's much easier said than done. Yes, you're watching this because you've blind myself. I am no bloody angel. I have slipped, trust me. Easter's just gone, and man, chocolate, woo! Chocolate is carbs, snacks, and goes down easy. 3 big things I'm telling you not to. And of course, after all that, all this setup and everything, my battery runs out. Hey, we're close enough to scoring it. We were close enough to kicking the goal. But like I said, guys, follow that plan and follow them steps, or stay close to them steps as much as you can. And I guarantee you'll get back on track for weight loss, and then obviously weight loss surgery, a year, 18 months, even 2 years on, even however long. They're kind of not strict, but very good guidelines that I'm following lately, and it's actually working as well. Stick to the Losers Bench though, heaps of videos to come up, and we're about to kick off and get into marathon training. The Gold Coast Marathon isn't too far away, so I'm going to take you guys on the journey with the training and then to the finale and the run with me. So I hope you're as excited as I am for that one. But from here at the Losers Bench, and I am liking this new setup. I'll see you next time.